A young girl films herself with a smile, holding her doll close as if it's her best friend. It looks completely innocent, doesn't it? Think again. Without any warning, the doll's head begins to rotate slowly toward her face, as if it suddenly wanted to be part of the frame. The girl's face turns to absolute horror. She lets out a scream and tosses the doll aside instantly, terrified by what just happened. Whether it's truly possessed or just a chilling trick, an ordinary 15-second video of a girl in front of a mirror rapidly evolves into a terrifying scene. She turns her gaze toward the lens, yet her reflection refuses to mirror her movements. It warps into a much more sinister form, setting up a chilling jump. Everything appears normal until her own image turns against her. Viewing this at 3 in the morning takes some serious courage. However, walking to the bathroom alone isn't going to feel safe anymore. This next clip will make you hesitate before leaving a child or younger sibling alone in any room. Observe what this boy manages to capture. While trying to see if his sister touches his food while she's alone, he uncovers something chilling. It seems his sister has an invisible dinner guest. The video starts as the boy leaves his plate, telling her he's going to the restroom. Once he exits, she begins conversing with someone who isn't there. She tells the unseen presence the meal belongs to her brother, and the plate shifts by itself. What did we just watch? Share your thoughts in the comments below. A pair of girls are hanging out in the living room when one suddenly doubles over in agony. As her friend approaches to help, the scene transforms into a living nightmare. Behind the sofa, the girl starts floating upward, her feet lifting off the ground as if an unseen force is pulling her. The others don't stick around, fleeing the room in absolute panic. Is this a case of possession? How would you react if your child spotted a creature in the trees? A father was enjoying a quiet backyard evening when his daughter suddenly stopped, claiming she saw something lurking nearby.
Somebody over there.
Over where?
Right there.
Hey! What are you doing over there?
Without delay, he sent the kids inside and stepped forward to investigate. The woods grew darker, the air turned heavy, and every movement felt like walking into total mystery.
I think it's a demon.
Where did they go?
Was it just an active imagination, or was something truly waiting within those shadows? This footage is pure nightmare fuel. While sitting in his vehicle, a man flips open the side mirror, only to notice something approaching. A twisted doll face with vacant, staring eyes looks right back, just when it seems inanimate. The figure suddenly reacts, pounding on the car as if trying to enter. The clip cuts off, leaving behind a terrifying feeling. Haunted object, or a cruel prank? August 7th, 9:52. A peaceful evening at home took an eerie turn. 2 faithful dogs, normally brave guardians, broke into aggressive barking right as my girlfriend returned from her sister's house. Checking the surveillance feed, I anticipated a simple snake. Yet as I watched, a figure shifted into the form of a strange dog. The atmosphere thickened and the barks grew frantic, as if the home sensed a trespasser. Was this a physical animal or something much more bizarre? A child wanders the house calling for mom when things take a strange turn. Near a pillar, a dark, partial silhouette suddenly flickers into view, terrifying the youngster. Visible for only a moment, the faceless, distorted figure vanishes, leaving the child clutching the doorframe in confusion. It feels like a glitch in reality, a prank, or perhaps something dangerous that doesn't play nice during a game of hide-and-seek. How would you react if your plushie came to life? In this footage, a long-necked stuffed animal suddenly sits upright, staring as if it possesses a soul. For a brief, terrifying moment, the toy appears to have awakened specifically to haunt the viewers. Then it abruptly collapses, returning to its lifeless state as if nothing occurred. Is it a possessed object or the beginning of a nightmare? He's gaming when the television begins to glitch. Frustrated, he shouts out, demanding proof of a presence. Suddenly, the couch starts vibrating as if an invisible guest just sat down. Panicked, he calls for his wife. As she rushes in, he points the camera at the TV, where a pale figure slowly appears on screen right where the sofa is located. Yet when he aims the camera back at the couch, it's empty, still shaking, still terrifying. Is this a haunted viewer or just a ghost?
Look at that. This is the most active during the day that I've... Oh, there goes the Xbox too. Wait a minute. Oh, I'm not liking this. Oh, wow. Wait. I swear I can see. Ooh, stop it.
A man is focused on his prayer when the blanket on the bed ahead of him suddenly lifts and is hurled violently to the ground. The most shocking part? He never even flinches. No shouting, no panic, absolutely zero reaction. He continues his prayer as if everything is normal. What is your take? Is this a display of incredible faith, or simply the calmest man alive ignoring a ghostly outburst? Trembling while whispering into her phone, she directs the camera toward the hallway. Initially, it's just dark and silent until a pale, ghostly face slowly peers out from a room, staring with unsettling stillness. The girl gasps, her voice fading, as the tension becomes almost unbearable. That face never blinks or shifts until a final movement forces the recording to stop. Was this a staged prank? A clever mirror trick? Or something truly sinister that was never meant to be disturbed? A brave girl notices a dark, shadowy figure peering over the shower curtain. It looks sinister and far too intrusive. Panicking at first, she gathers her courage and rips the curtain open. Nothing. The tub is empty, with no intruder in sight. However, she insists she spotted something on the floor that she refuses to reveal. Was it merely a trick of the light, a prank, or did whatever was watching just vanish in an instant? A doctor is quietly attending to her patient when the adjacent table suddenly begins to rotate by itself. Both individuals freeze in shock as the chair underneath abruptly jerks back, seemingly moving on its own. The room transforms into a paranormal spectacle, leaving the doctor and patient with no desire to stay. They flee the room in total terror. Was this a staged prank? A poltergeist? Nighttime park surveillance captures terrifying energy on the pavement. A skateboard glides across the concrete as if an invisible rider is landing every trick. No person, no strings, just flawless rolls and turns, like a ghostly professional practicing midnight stunts. The cameras record while the world remains silent. Anyone viewing this will hesitate before leaving their equipment outside. Is this haunted sports gear, or just a highly skilled poltergeist?